August 13, 2018, a seemingly normal suburban morning in Frederick, Colorado, turned into one of the most shocking family murder cases in American history. At 8:30 a.m., Nicole Atkinson, a close friend of Shanann Watts, called police after Shanann stopped answering her phone. Shanann was 15 weeks pregnant and had just returned home from a business trip around 2 a.m. The silence was unusual and alarming. When officers arrived, their body cam footage captured everything. Chris Watts, Shanann's husband, arrived minutes later. He seemed calm, almost too calm, as he let officers into the house. Shanann's purse, phone, and medication were still inside. Nothing looked disturbed, but her and the children were nowhere to be found. Chris told officers he had no idea where they could be. He suggested Shanann might have taken the kids to a friend's house, but as the hours passed, his story grew more inconsistent. The next day, Chris stood on his porch for a local news interview. His performance raised eyebrows immediately. While pleading for his family's return, he showed little emotion. He kept his arms crossed, swaying nervously. His eyes avoided the camera. Viewers felt something was wrong. Behind the scenes, police were already suspicious. They learned Chris was having an affair, something he initially denied. A neighbor's security camera showed Chris backing his truck into the garage at 5 a.m. the morning Shanann vanished. The neighbor told officers Chris wasn't acting right and that the video didn't look normal. On August 15th, Chris agreed to take a polygraph test. Investigators told him directly, "There's no way you're going to pass this." He failed. Cornered, Chris finally confessed. But he lied again, claiming he killed Shanann only after she allegedly harmed their daughters. Investigators didn't believe him. After hours of questioning, Chris revealed the chilling truth. He had strangled Shanann in their bedroom. Then he drove her body, along with his two daughters, Bella and Celeste, to an oil field owned by his employer, Anadarko Petroleum. There, he buried Shanann in a shallow grave, and what he did next was even more horrifying. Chris smothered his daughters and placed their bodies inside 2 oil tanks. On August 16th, investigators found all 3 victims. The public was stunned. Friends and neighbors had believed Chris and Shanann were a perfect, happy couple. Their social media showed smiling photos, family vacations, and birthday parties. But behind the scenes, Chris wanted a new life with his mistress and saw his family as an obstacle. In November 2018, Chris Watts pleaded guilty to 5 counts of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences with no possibility of parole. Even today, the case haunts viewers because of the contrast between Chris's calm, quiet personality and the unimaginable brutality of his actions. Body cam footage, interrogation videos, text messages, and home videos continue to circulate online, revealing the dark truth behind a seemingly picture-perfect family. If you want more real cases, dark mysteries, and unsolved stories, make sure to follow this channel, Midnight Truth. There is always another story waiting in the dark.